What's up, everybody? I noticed that at InLingua there are still some newer teachers that are having problems with timesheets. So today that's what we'll talk about. We'll talk about timesheets. Of course, you already know the standard InLingua paper timesheet. It's a little bit different. When at the InLingua, when I was in Miami, all of our timesheets were on the computer. So we didn't have to do all of this paperwork, which takes about an extra hour or 3 to 4 hours per month, actually, to do these. But anyway, we're in Italy, so we have to do things a little bit differently. So you need probably for 1 week, you need about 3 sheets, okay? And the reason why you need 3 sheets is because Milan, or in Lingua here in Milan, they have 3 different centers. Okay, so if you notice on your schedule, for example, on your schedule, you have different letters at the beginning of each class. So some say CO for Creduzio, some say BC for Business Center, others say Milan. I don't see another Milan, but MI. Okay, so when you're doing the timesheets, don't pay attention to the colors because the colors don't matter. The colors is just where you're teaching. It's just a location. Okay, but pay attention to the letters before your classes because that's what you're going to need for your timesheet. All right, so we'll get started. The first thing that we will do is we're going to fill in our names. Okay, we're going to fill in our names, the dates, and what else? Yeah, we'll just do the names and the dates for now. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a week at InLingua. All right. So let's get started. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut this off, and then when I'm finished, we'll come back. Okay, we're back. So I filled in the basic information for the timesheet. So usually what you should have is you should have your name. All right. You should have the month, the year, and then the center. Okay. You should have 3 centers. All right. You should have the business center. You should have Milano, and then you should have Corduzio. The reason why they have 3 centers is I'm thinking it's because of tax purposes. So when InLingua signs a contract or when they have a new class, they assign that class to a specific center. So even though it's one company InLingua, they have 3 different centers. And each center has a partita IVA. Okay, so you have InLingua Milano, you have InLingua Business Center, and then you have InLingua Corduzio, and each one has its own number. Almost like a social security number in America, or I think it's an EIN number, or I think it's an employer identification number in America. But each business center has a number. Okay, so this is what you're going to be looking at. When you look at your schedule, you check to see which center each class is assigned to. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this day by day. So today, this is the week of May 9th through May 14th. Okay, so we'll do kind of like a trial test run. All right, so for Monday, you see I have it circled. Okay. All right, so I only had 3 classes on Monday. Make sure you can see my face. I know I'm dark. Haha, I'm dark. Haha. Anyway, you see Monday with Corduzio. Okay, CO. Okay. You see Business Center. And again, you see CO. So even though these two are different colors, they're still under the same center. Okay, I hope you can see me there. I hope there's enough light. All right, so maybe I could do it like this. All right, so Corduzia. So what I will do is I only need 2 timesheets when I fill this out. Okay, so I only need Corduzio and I need Business Center. Okay, so what I can do is I can fill that in now. All right, so the first one here is at 8:30. All right, so I'm going to fill in 8:30 here on my Corduzio sheet. All right, so you see the different times here. It doesn't have to be exact where you put the class. It could be 8:15, or sorry, that's all they have is 8:30 here. But I could put, I'll show you later for the times, how to fill it out. All right, so I'm going to put 8:30 for Corduzio. I had a class there. Let's pretend I make $12 an hour. Dun, dun, dun. $12 an hour. And this is an hour and a half class. So what I do is I fill in the name, okay? And then I put in my 12 for the hour. And then if it's an hour and a half, I just cut that in half and then I put 6. Okay, so you have 12 and then 6. And so I have another class here. All right. This class is at 4:30. Okay. But on the sheet here, there is no 4:30, right? It's just 1615 or 1700. You can choose which one. It's not going to make much of a difference. This is just to help you to calculate. All right, so I'll choose 1615 for my other class for Corduzio. All right, so we'll do 12 and 6 again. Okay, and so I'm finished with Corduzio for Monday. All right, and then for my other class, that's in Business Center. Okay, all right, that's at the Business Center. That's at 2 o'clock. Okay, maybe I'll have a different video that describes the different colors. Okay, but usually red means you're going to be outside. All right, so red means you're outside at a company out. Okay, so one class for Business Center, that's Kebanka. All right, so they have 2 o'clock here, so I can fill that in. Okay, so again, 12 and then 6. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill in my classes for each day, so Tuesday through Friday, and then we'll come back and then we'll discuss more. Okay, so we're back. So I completed Tuesday. On Tuesday, again, you can see Corduzio BC, which is Business Center, and then you can see Corduzio. It's kind of difficult, but you see Corduzio here, okay? And I was able to fill that in. Wednesday, same thing, but Wednesday is just all Business Center. Business Center, Business Center. I don't know if you can see that. Business Center and then Business Center. So even though they have 2 different colors, they still have the same initials, Business Center. On Thursday, I only had 1 class. Woohoo! Only 1 class on Thursday. Again, Business Center. And then on Friday, I have a class for Milano. My only class for the Milano Center. I don't know if you can see that there. All right, it says MI. So usually I don't have many classes for Milano. But then my last class on Friday, again, is Business Center. All right, so when you're finished, your timesheets should look like this. All right, so for example, this is Corduzio. All right, so the week of the 9th to the 14th. Okay, and so there are only maybe 4 classes. Okay, so you add up all of your classes, you put the hours here, and then you calculate that by your rate. So 6 times 12 is 72. Okay, don't worry about this yet. You only do the bottom part during the last week, where you have to total up everything for the month. Okay, so the last week, you fill all of this in on the last week. Okay, so how many hours you work for the total month. All right, so this is the Corduzio. This is Business Center. Now, for the Business Center, you'll notice that there's something a little bit different about this one. All right, so if you have classes that are out or company out, you are probably going to have transfer rates. Okay, so for example, I put my normal rate, 12 plus 6 for the half hour, but then underneath that class you also have to put your transfer rate as well. So 12, 6. So I have 2 classes here at the same company, and then I have to travel about an hour to get there. This is not my actual transfer rate, by the way, but you put your transfer rate at the bottom. Again, I have another class here, same company. No, it's not. It's a different company, K Banca, and then I put the transfer rate here. Okay, and so what you do is you calculate how many hours you worked for Business Center. All right, so that's 8.5 hours. And then you put the total here, 8.5 times 12, which is 102. And then you calculate your transfer rate. Yeah, so 27 for the transfer rate. Okay, and then the total would be 129. Again, don't fill in this until the last week of the month. Okay, so this is just for this week. And then I only have 1 class for Milano. All right, so 1 class for Milano. It's all the way in Sagrate. So I have to go all the way out there, which is about an hour, 2 hours. Depends. All right, so my transfer rate should be a little bit higher. So this is not my actual transfer rate, by the way, but I'm just doing this for the video. But I will put my transfer rate there. So 1 little hour here, my normal rate there, okay, and then the transfer rate here. So that's 30. All right, so if you have facturas, or if you're getting paid for I don't know how they do the payments, but I think if you're getting paid back in your home country, then I don't know if you have facturas. I have a partita IVA, so my setup is a little bit different, but I just wanted to show you how to do the timesheets. Maybe I'll show you how to set up the facturas. If you have a partita IVA, I'll probably do how to set up your facturas for the partita IVA, and I also have templates that you can use. So maybe I'll do that next time. But this is just the timesheets. Thank you for watching. I don't think I have anything else to say, but thank you for watching this video. And we'll see each other later or the next time, or when we have an aperitivo. Ciao.